everybody. It's a Friday. What do you say? Happy New Year. I still have to say Happy New Year because this is my first Get Ready With Me 2023. I had to think about it. So that is why I am saying that. And since it's a Friday, gotta do it right. Okay. With a glass of wine. Yeah. But anyway, happy Friday, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome back to my channel. Wow, I haven't said that in a while. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you. So I have somewhere to be, but I figured I can do a Get Ready With Me and a story time. I haven't done a story time like in a long time. Haven't done a story time in a long time. Sometimes I crack myself up. Anyways, so this is a Get Ready With Me / story time. But yeah, let's get into this story time. So the story time starts at a place whereby I was in varsity. If I start looking like at an opposite direction of anything, it's only because I'm looking at the mirror. So if you think I'm not looking at the camera anymore, it's because I'm looking at myself through the mirror so you can see what I'm doing. But it's epically difficult because the flash is getting like it's on my eyes. Anyway, so this dates back to, I don't know, this dates back to when I was in varsity. I don't like taking taxis, so this is how, a friend of mine offered me the solution, like, hey girl, here's a plug, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. And she tells me about this ride thing in varsity where I went to NWU. It's in Potchefstroom. Basically they have this ride thing and it's called Pick a Lift. So Pick a Lift is it's rides from students, basically, honestly, truly. Because let me just look down because I need something. Sorry. So it's like Pick a Lift is like a ride thing for students, and like for students who have cars and are going different destinations. So you can like call someone up basically, and you guys could go to the same ride together, and then you just pay like a small fee. You wouldn't have paid maybe or slightly more than when you commute with the taxi, but it's more comfortable. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that because I needed to go home. No, I actually needed to come to Port from home. So my dad could not take me the whole way, but my mom decided to take me halfway. So I had to get a bigger lift from mainland to Potchefstroom, and I think it costed about 150 rand. So for me that was convenient because I don't like using taxis anymore. Like, I don't think there's anyone who likes using taxis. I don't know, comment down below. But me personally, like taxis, no honey, it's not for me. Like, I don't like using taxis because I just like, especially from Porch, if you've ever commuted from Porch to Joburg, you have to via the MTN taxi rank, and that's very annoying. For some reason, it's really annoying. It's not safe. There's a lot of people. Yeah, no, the environment. I'm sorry. So in order for me to avoid that, obviously this works. So I got in contact with a bigger lift that was going that direction. Initially it was a girl, and I prefer being in rides with girls. I don't know if it's a safety precaution thingy or what, but I just prefer that. So I chatted with this girl, and then we agreed on the date, and then indeed my mom drops me in Mainland, and then this girl comes with no car, and then but she wasn't sitting in the driver's. Then that's the first thing I should have noticed. Actually, she wasn't sitting in the driver's. She was like, in the front seat, the passenger side. I don't know what I want to do with my eyes. I want to keep it simple because I really don't want to do like a lot. So, and I'm struggling to see a little because the lights, the lighting I'm using, really getting to my eyes. But I'm hoping for the best. Okay, there's a Kangle. I don't know if it's focusing. So that's what I'm using. I'm using the Girl Power one right now as a base. So okay, getting back to the story, we meet at Menlyn or whatever. And at Menlyn, this girl picks me up. She's with this guy. I don't even see if this thing has any effect right now. I don't know if I need to put like concealer to make it show. Ugh, I'm not sure. But so the girl, she says, when I get in the car, she's like, hey, I hope you don't mind. This is my boyfriend. So that's how we're moving from Porch to Pretoria. I'm like, okay, no, it's not a problem. So yeah, she's like, yeah, I hope you don't mind. That it's like us. Like I didn't tell you. It's like, like the guy is the driver. Like, no, it's okay, no problem. Just trying to pile up this thing because right now it's not. Like I cannot see it. And then we get in the car, and then they're like, no, we have to just go to like a filling station. I'm like, no, sure, go to the filling station. I'm like, okay. And then they pour petrol, and then we're off. So after off, we just got into the freeway. This girl proceeds to say, oh, like, so we smoke weed. This is the time I should have known like this ride was gonna be like the longest ride of my life. She's like, no, so we smoke weed. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I mean, like, we're gonna smoke the weed right now, like in the car, like right now. I'm like, sure. I don't know. When people ask questions like, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to smoke right now in my car, and you're the person getting a ride from them, do you even have the confidence to go like, no, please don't smoke? I don't know. But I was just like, because I do have friends that do smoke weed frequently, like I felt like, okay, like I won't die the smell. Although I don't do weed is just like a higher grade element for me that I cannot partake in. Okay, it's starting to show. Okay, look at you. So, I want to say long story short, but this is just the beginning. So, they start like rolling the plant. This guy, each time we get to the Roberts, he starts pulling out the plant. He's rolling the plant. Then when the Robert goes green, he gives the girl the plant to hold, and then he drives. And then each time we reach like we have to stop for a little or whatever, he rolls up the plant again. Like, oh my god. So they roll up the plant, no problem. And then they start smoking. I mean, windows closed and everything. Okay, so like from porch to like, so they roll up the first plant. I'm like, okay, then start smoking it. And unfortunately for me, weed makes me feel nauseous. I get nauseous from like petrol smells naturally all the time, but this was like way worse because now like I can't even anything. So they just like smoking, and then they were talking. And then they even asked me, hey, do you want some? I'm like, no, it's fine. No problem. Unfortunately, I don't smoke weed, so yeah, I think I said that. And then that's when they're like, let's pull over. So they just pulled over out of nowhere in the middle of the road, and then they're like, no, um we need to roll another one, but I don't want to roll it whilst I'm in traffic. I'm like, okay. Like, this, genuinely, I would not have gone on this ride if I knew this is the nonsense I have to endure. So they smoked that first blunt. After smoking the first blunt, they were like, we kept talking and talking and talking, and then they played some radio, and then, like, literally like 40 minutes after the first blunt, they are rolling another one again. And I'm trying to, I ended up being like, can I open the window? They're like, no, sure. Oh, I forgot, let's open the window. I'm like, okay, good. So they open up the window, then they start talking about themselves, like their relationship, like, no, we've been together for this long. I don't judge people, like, I don't judge people, but yeah, they just looked like a very special pair of a couple, because I don't know what the girl does, nor the guy, but they're like, no, just moving into an apartment here. I'm like, okay, cool. So that's what happened. And then that was the second blunt. Then they rolled a blunt up when we were around Joburg, like when you're leaving Joburg, like the Soweto-ish route. If you know that road, you know what I mean. Okay, that long road, that one-way-ish road, spot from, like, after you off ramp the Joburg freeway, that longish one, yeah. And then it's like you're going into like Soweto, but not really, because you're going to join the Potch Road, or the old Johannesburg Road. Yeah, the old Johannesburg Road. Got it. So they did that, and then they smoked the third blunt. At this point, I am feeling so sick. I can't. Like, I can't. Comment down below if you've had a ride similar to mine, because, I can't make this thing up. So then we are, like, in the ride. They smoking again. I'm like, damn, like, I know my friends, like, smoke weed, but, like, they don't smoke it like this. They don't smoke it like this. Like, they don't smoke one after the other like that. Like, you just smoke one and then they, like, sit a little. I don't want to go too wild. They smoke one and then they, like, done. And then, they'll probably smoke one again, like, I don't know, later that day. But these two, they just, like, are serious potheads. I don't know. I hope I'm not offending anyone. But they just love weed. I swear, my eyesight is not collaborating with me, because I genuinely can't see that well doing this makeup. I feel like I'm gonna need contacts soon. So they do that, and then I'm like, oh, okay, it's fine. Hopefully, like, they're done now. They were not done. They literally had 3 blunts after. I don't know how they drove and got me there. But, they got me to Port. I'm thankful nothing happened on the road to neither them or me. Because, oh my god. And then they just started to laugh. I think the weed was definitely starting to get a kick in at some point on the road. Because they wouldn't even interact with me at this point. They were just, like, talking with each other. Some things that don't make sense. And I'm just sitting there like, okay. So, yeah. That was the, like, longest weed ride ever. Like, longest weed ride ever. I just, like, I don't know. I feel like weed is fine if, like, I feel like it has, like, pros and cons. Like, weed as an herb, like, as cannabis, for me, I understand it, because I've seen the health benefits. But weed as weed, that's just too much. Like, that's just a lot. Like, weed as weed itself, like, that is just a lot, honey. So yeah, I hope this eye looks pretty. like green and peach and a little shine. Because I want to say I'm going natural, but I'm just going like not too dramatic. But it has to look good. It has to look good. Where I'm going, like not look good. So yeah, that's what happened. That's my weed story, guys. Like, if you ever had like a bad ride experience in an Uber, whatever, like really, like, let your girl know, because I am curious. So that couple, I never saw them again, obviously, probably because they went back to live wherever they are. And yeah, that is that story time. I got to do my eyes. The story time is relatively short, but yeah, I think that this year I plan to do a lot. Like, guys, I'm back. Okay, you don't have to worry about me being gone for like forever. But I'm back. This January has been fun. I don't know about other people, but like, I had a really fun January. Like, my January had a lot to do. I don't know if I posted a lot on Instagram, but I had a lot happening, like events, meeting up with friends. I feel like I had January, like I had December in January. I feel so. It was super fun. I didn't feel it. December was fun, but I feel like I started my December equally late, because I don't know. I didn't feel December. December for me in these last few months isn't like the same thing anymore. Like, shortly after a year ago, it was just like December wasn't like the thing. Like, it wasn't exciting, and I have personal reasons why. I don't know, if you follow me on my platforms, you would know what happened around December in my life last, is it a year ago? More or less a year ago, I think. So I feel like you would know, what happened, because yeah, that wasn't great, but we keep trying. So, but like, it was fine. Jan was super fun. Like, the bunch of brides and stuff I went to, the meetups I had in Jan, I don't even feel like it's January. I'm mostly like, I do a work from home thing, so my time is pretty flexible, and luckily the people that I was going out with, their time is also flexible, so it was very fun. If you're with me in December, thank you for a lovely December. It was a really nice experience. Like, shoot, I had fun, like proper fun, and I can't wait for what's gonna happen in Feb. And I wanted to raise this, like, I was talking to my siblings, and what's the song? Miley Cyrus's song came out. I don't know if you know this. I can buy myself flowers, and the argument was, it's not that you can't buy yourself flowers, but the sentiment of being on the receiving end of getting flowers, of getting chocolates or a date or whatever, it slaps different if you're not doing it for yourself. The meaning behind, like, when a person thinks about you and they want to do things with you. So that sentiment behind it slaps different. So guys, let's not lie to ourselves, okay? Even though you can buy yourself flowers, trust me, the feeling of being bought flowers or getting a gift from someone you didn't expect is way nicer. Because, I don't know, to me it started to give the notion, like, I don't need anybody. We are human beings. Human beings are like communal people. Like, every time you have to go somewhere, you're going to meet someone or people. So the fact that life is wired like that, even if you have to buy something, you have to buy it from a person. Even if it's at a store, that you're still interacting with a human being. So I don't know, for people that think isolation and I don't need anyone and I don't need this. Like, what are they hoping for? But yeah, I don't know. It looks cute to me. It looks a little shiny as well. It looks a little shiny. I need to add like a thing, like a glow nude thingy. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's try it. So yeah, guys, February is coming. Tell me, like, if you have love interest, like the people you're dealing with, are they like those people that buy gifts, or they skip once a year, then I'll see you later type of thing? Like, I'll see you when I see you. I'm wondering. I feel like I want gifts. Sorry, I'm looking for something. Oh, there it is. I feel like I like gifts. Like, I really like gifts. I really like gifts. Like, I'm a gift girl. Like, look at me. Wouldn't you want to give a girl that looks like this a gift? So yeah. So yes, guys, that is my story. I don't know. How does it look? This thing keeps falling over. I don't know. How does it look? I hope you like it, because I like it. I feel like I'm going to look great today. Like, this is going to be a great going out thing. So I'm going. It's nice. It's bright. It's just enough. So yeah, guys, let me just put on this little nude lip from MAC and seal off the video, because I'm done, guys. Ooh, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. Don't be clumsy, girl. So gonna fit this on. Yeah. Oh, it's giving, right? It's giving. Like, it's a whole vibe on its own, actually, I feel. So yes, guys, thank you so much for watching this story. I will do my best to upload more things. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, to subscribe, share, send to all your friends, your family. Okay, let's get to like 100k followers. Yeah, let's. It's possible, Black Child. It's possible. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let's meet again for my next story time.